mean, that is disrespectful. Look at DRALII just teasing his teammate. Says, come get it. Come get Papa. Uh-oh, look at ATOW. Says, you want to do it, I'll do it. Here we go, everybody. Yeah, tomorrow there's a lot of good matches.
I think that when it comes down to it, he's playing the best Rocket League right now.
All right, DRALII versus ATOW. What we all came here for, $100,000 on the line. Lose this, you drop to the lower. Win this, you move to top 4. I got DRALII 4-2 in this.
This one will be the one that separates these two.
Okay, well,
I had him losing in my grand final to Moxie, but he could win it all.
Between the two later on in the week, DRALII there is a little set to himself and a great shot from distance to take the lead.
Johnny and Fear casting together, they are. Fear got called up for the 1v1 events this year. There's only, I mean, I'm guessing he'll be casting at majors. I'm not sure how that works though.
Yeah, I think it was, I mean, I have it all right here. DRALII won the first one. ATOW actually had a few straight.
Nice play by DRALII. Gets the early flick on his teammate.
But the most recent matchup went to DRALII in a really, handsome man's tournament. And it could be either one of us, but it was me when they played.
Nah, Ricky, you can look at the bottom left when you want.
And, so
I'm not moving it.
We got to lean DRALII.
Yeah, DRALII.
Fear would be a great caster in 3s. I mean, the issue is they already have so many fucking casters, bro.
DRALII has the peak and also the consistency.
Like, these casters already only do like 3 gigs up to 6. They don't even do every weekend.
To the game. He's got the mechanics, he's got the offense, he's got the defense. ATOW might have the best offense between the two, although that.
So that means you would have to like get rid of more people to bring more in.
Early on.
Yeah, I think
they can make some cuts.
Made a mistake.
I mean, they could.
Perfectly timed with you, but ATOW trying a tough dribble here. Length of the entire field, not quite gonna make it. But the good news for him, he bailed out with it early enough. So
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I do think he probably would be a better.
Really, but ATOW especially,
he probably would be pretty good.
He will go for these backboard doubles that other players won't, but this time he's not going to be able to contain the ball. This should be an easy tap in for DRALII.
Yeah, DRALII up 3-0 right off the rip. Fear's a lot better casting 1s than 3s in my opinion.
Generally in the
better
matchup against ATOW, you do not want to let this guy.
Yeah, I mean 3s is different, but I mean how realistically, if you're casting Rocket League, how hard can it be going from 1s, 2s, or 3s? I don't think it's that different. You just talk about the play-by-play. They're not dumb.
ATOW now has DRALII in a tough spot. He's got him locked in a cage here in defense. These are situations that happen a ton in 1s. You starve out your opponent. Can you convert it now? He's already slightly lost it out as he allows DRALII.
Are they doing a land? Oh my god, what a save!
DRALII, I cannot believe he used that.
What did he just do? Did he just backflip under it with a dodge?
And now at the other end of the pitch, he's got ATOW on the ropes again. Now, DRALII might have thought that was already in, but it didn't really
matter. I'm not even trying to glaze. That was actually crazy, bro. I've never seen someone dodge a bump like that.
Here comes ATOW, still in the hunt for his first goal of the game, and once more,
that was actually insane.
His intentions known with the early challenge.
Hey, Jason with the 5-bomb. What up, Jason?
All of the offense from ATOW.
Jason Moore's coming in, dropping the big 5er. Let's go, man. Thanks for the big love today, dude. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Dude, DRALII's rolling. If you guys got a gifted sub from Jason, be sure to say thank you, man. He's got 123 gifted in here now, man. Thanks, Jason. I really appreciate that. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, DRALII's got the both ends of the pitch sorted. Defense.
Hell yeah, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Thank you. What up, Rex? What up, Gabe? What's up, brother? It's Godfather, but changed my name, no problem. Yeah, name changes usually get me a little bit. It'll take me some time. I appreciate it though, man.
ATOW is basically gonna have to execute.
Thanks, Jason. I really appreciate that.
If he wants to get away with getting goals, at that time there was an opening. There was.
Thanks for coming in and dropping the love, dude. Seriously.
Mistake. He's not gonna be able to get back to this ball.
I'm not sure, Lucas.
Using the flip to get another one, pre-flipping underneath it. But you talked about the saves. DRALII's been playing from defense, but he has not been bummed. He's had his chance on offense. He's completely.
Thank you though, Jason. I appreciate it.
Nice
dude, DRALII is rolling.
It's just the perfect game for DRALII. He's got a 7.
He hasn't done one thing wrong yet.
And gets another goal. Just pops the ball over ATOW's head. And
hey, thanks, critics.
ATOW jumps to cover it.
5-goal lead. Now, this is the way 1v1 can go. We still have essentially half the game left. ATOW, no reason to give up yet. Needs to try and lock in and see if he can at least get on the board. Shutouts in general.
Play more PGA. That shit was hilarious.
Even when they're pretty one-sided, you're gonna get a goal.
I enjoyed playing Fortnite yesterday. That was fun. PGA's not bad.
Work down DRALII. This is a great flick. Good catch. He got DRALII into net with a flick and then carried it to the opposite side.
Well, I'll tell you what, DRALII nearly saved this one as well, even though he ended up in a really
AlphaKep,
awkward
happy
position.
Saturday.
ATOW was
I know
going
I'm
to the
late
far
on it,
side,
but what was the general
ATOW
reaction
actually
to the
cut back
Frosty
across
news?
him. And even that shot was,
I mean,
to be saved. Just give DRALII
the
another
Frosty
second,
stuff.
he's keeping that one out.
I mean,
but now ATOW can start the comeback. He's got one.
I don't know. There's a lot of like random
It's an
rumors
open
and shit
backboard.
coming out
You
with
know
it.
what that means? It's 2.
ATOW is a maniac when it comes to the backboard double. It's actually not used very often. This situation, he just reads DRALII's early challenge and flips it to the backboard. He is so good at doubling those in. He'll even do them in different situations when he feels like he has open field. In one
John, thanks for the big 9-month sub. I appreciate it, John. Jack, thanks for the big 15 months, man. I appreciate it. Big miss, open net for DRALII now. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, it's
No!
what is happening?
DRALII's washed.
Open net miss after ATOW missed the close to open net top right corner. Both players trading inaccurate shots, and that's going to favor ATOW massively. He's got the next possession. He's got 100 boost and a reset, and DRALII still shuts him down.
What does this dude do that makes him so good, honestly? I need to like study a little bit.
Bodied ATOW out, trying to like not let him get back to the play, but ATOW does bump him. Nice pinch. Does he have a chance?
He knows
No,
how to
he's gonna
half
wait out
flip,
the boost,
noted.
so DRALII will have possession.
Well, you know, this is what one's going to come down to.
He knows how to pop the
It's
ball
such
up in the air, go
intense
for a
game
reset.
mode. Yes,
Yikes.
you're open nets, but you feel so under pressure.
What
to
up,
keep
Blitz?
it. And even at the pro level, a slight miss can just cause the ball to save itself by going across the goal. Now, ATOW's got DRALII in a really bad position.
All right.
Doesn't have a flip, doesn't have any boost.
2 more,
And
49
it's now just a
seconds.
2-goal game.
DRALII has been a maniac defensively.
You guys think it's weird 1v1ing your teammate in an RLCS? I mean, they're both in the upper, so that it doesn't really matter.
Pushed himself to the back wall as well.
Yeah.
Didn't have any.
They can't
So
play
instead,
against each
he's
other
gonna
until
do
the
a
grand
kickoff,
finals
kickoff,
after this.
clean, though. Wave dash kickoff
Whoever
in
loses.
one. ATOW is gonna save it off his post. Wait,
What
DRALII
the
didn't get there
fuck?
in time. I
Did
can't
DRALII
believe
not
it,
score that?
But it is still possession DRALII.
Well, ATOW did mean to do that, but I don't think he had the follow-up really well thought out. So
I mean, to be fair, I don't think he wanted to commit to it because he's up 2, and it looked like it might hit off the post and pinch out. Wow. I mean, he just outplays him completely.
And he's going to slow roll him as well, taking a sweet time to score this goal.
He doesn't even want to score it. Yeah, they're just going to let time go.
Needs the time more than DRALII does.
I mean, that is disrespectful. Look at DRALII just teasing his teammate. Says, come get it. Come get Papa. I mean, that is disrespectful. ATOW's even smiling about it. Look at ATOW.
This might have been, you know, in the green room or whatever, but
Is he reading chat? I can't tell. But you're not cold. We don't care.
That was a perfect moment right there. Those moments will happen. People will tilt away and
he
not want to
viewerless?
actually come back. ATOW wasting precious seconds.
Oh my God,
the
he
chances
is.
that was
Nobody
gonna come back
gas him.
anyways, you know,
Nobody
maybe
gas
not
him.
high, but
If
definitely
he
zero
scores anything
out
cool
of
from now on,
DRALII.
act like nothing
Use those
happened.
few seconds and he'll take
It's not worth
game
it.
number 1.
It's such an interesting position.
It's not worth it.
Sometimes, even if you can remove 4 seconds, 5 seconds from the clock by stopping the ball on the goal line, making
Look at
your
him acting like,
opponent come on,
look at him.
just
Fuck you, you little shit.
It
You're
can-
not
it
cool.
can change
You're
the
not
game.
cool.
It can prevent the comeback from
Not
being
where
possible.
from.
We all know how crazy 1v1 can get in the closing seconds of games, even with 3-goal deficits like ATOW had there, or was about to have. But yeah, like you mentioned, it's the mental aspect as well. It's not just about trying to waste time and win the game. It's about trying to force your opponent to do your bidding. Almost like saying, okay, now you come over here, I'm going to score in your net, but I'll wait for you to get front row seat before I put it in.
Yeah, there's been famous moments in 1v1, I believe.
Kept Moon DRALII. That honestly sounds like a deadly team.
Come over here.
And left him nowhere to move.
This game, me and you, we watch it
Just
Watch
dried
fires
up
while
on the
people are
shore.
dying in the fires. Stop complaining about a fake job with a fake game in a fake state. DRALII owns. Type 1 of all Indiana teams suck and Ket's swing is broken.
Yo, Banana, thanks for the big sub, man. I hope your day gets better. Sounds awful.
ATOW is actually one of the guys who does it a lot.
DRALII
himself, but
strikes
so far
early
today,
again.
DRALII.
Banana, thanks for the 16.
DRALII does open the scoring for the second game in a
What
row.
up, Shish Kebab?
Took us a little bump in the back corner.
What up,
but
Big
I'll say
Chill? What up,
before
Alexander?
that, he did stop yet another ATOW aerial play.
D-Hips with
which
the
is
big
well
sub. What up,
We've
D-Hips?
seen ATOW blow many top-tier players off the
Who's
pitch
the original
by scoring
Fear or
10
Johnny?
aerials in a row, with
With
multiple
what?
resets, probably 20 resets thrown in there in the 10
Well,
aerial
Johnny
plays,
did
but
show matches way
DRALII's
before
not having
Fear.
it. He is
Fear
just
definitely
playing
took inspiration
solid
off Johnny.
RocketLeague, and once again he's winning.
Yeah, he followed up with a wave dash kickoff win there. ATOW just meeting a brick wall. They're actually going to trade strategies here, but it's still going to pay off in favor of DRALII, who is now going to the ceiling. Actually, an awkward setup.
That's a
talked
goal.
about the unique movement. I mean, that counts as well. I've never seen that before. What was he doing? But it's going to lead to a direct ATOW goal.
Well, even in RLCS 1's, KC passing plays continue to dominate. DRALII finds his teammate waiting for the long shot. And he has given himself a
The
great
guy
pass
you
as well.
beat
Quick chat there. He
versus
knows
your
his own
mod.
mistake.
What a crazy matchup. That is weird to think about.
Was able to use
Chat,
his
I
one
want you to
goal
know,
last game to build
all
more.
my mods
It
are at
seemed
this
like
level
it
of
opened
skill
up
in here.
buckets a
If you
little
hang
bit.
out
And,
around
he's
here
gonna need to
long
do that
enough,
earlier in this game,
you will
to
get to the
avoid
point where you're this
impossible
level.
comebacks.
This is
I
where
know he
ATOW
does.
is so
Chicago
lethal.
keeps
He's on
typing.
the side wall, elects to play no touch and try and go to the ground. DRALII's not going to let him get back up in the air.
That's
He
why I
jumps in
told
nice
chat
and
to
early.
stop gassing
But
him.
one thing that
Because whenever he
ATOW is
does
eventually
anything, they
gonna
just go
evolve, and
crazy.
Gabe's touched on it as well, is the demo game, the physical game. ATOW loves to get a good bump in. We haven't really seen him go for it much, but if he continues to struggle, maybe he will. But the other thing he's great at is the aerial game. With a nice full
God
through there,
damn.
and a reset shot will tie it
You
up.
just got shit on!
Control
Hold
by
that
ATOW. How about
L!
this replacement?
Hold that L!
Got the reset nice and early in the play so that DRALII would have plenty of time to think about how to defend it, but also plenty of time to think about what to maybe overthink and what to get worried about. ATOW ties it. You do expect this to eventually end up being a close series.
They're on a delay. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys
might
knew
be
that,
the
by the way.
favorite, but
I think this shit's like
ATOW's
10
not
seconds
far off.
behind the main match.
ATOW really pre-jumped there as the ball comes down to the
Yeah,
ground.
what
Oftentimes
land
back
was
corner
it
on
back in the
outbounds,
day
players wanna take a
when
big air
people
dribble,
found
but
out
defenders now
and they
are
were
so
like
far
spoiling
ahead
it somehow?
that ATOW's actually
When
pre-jumping
Rocket League
it,
had like a
made
30-second delay?
go for it, made him play the ground game.
Was that like a
Takes his
Saudi
better
event?
net, takes the ball away and gets himself a
Oh
lead.
my gosh, bro. That
so
was a
interesting.
nightmare.
ATOW just kept putting himself in no man's land there, and DRALII was so worried about challenges that never happened that eventually he just gave the ball away, and ATOW pops it over him. Another little streak for ATOW. He's had these little sprees in games, trying to pinch the ball center here. It's most likely DRALII's ball regardless. ATOW would rather have 100 boost to defend with.
High flick, DRALII just forcing ATOW to make it clear, expecting to get an extended possession, but another missed touch. I mean, this was not the DRALII we saw earlier. And ATOW, that is an interesting decision from him. I felt like he had an opportunity to set up whatever he wanted.
God
and
damn,
he
that's a
decided
goal?
was passing the ball to DRALII.
Yeah, so a really
ATOW,
bad
wake
shot
the
there by
fuck
ATOW.
up.
DRALII messed up his first touch, trying to set up a ceiling play, and then ATOW completely messed up the ground shot. I mean, he just rushed it. He arrived too soon and ended up passing possession away, so pretty careless turnovers on both sides.
These guys vying for the mid boost. DRALII's going to get everything he wants, cutting it down to the ground. Trying to play a bit of that flip game. Look at that save again from ATOW. He is putting such precision on the post, taking it to the opposite side.
ATOW!
For a fourth.
Oh my god!
With unlimited boost. And DRALII, one of the world's best defenders, can't get anywhere near it.
You have to keep those at such a high pace if you want to get away with it in these kind of lobbies. So you need high pace and you need a tight angle usually. And ATOW, you know, the risk of those is really high. You miss those, you're up high on the back wall, you're usually getting scored on, but it's a layup for ATOW. He's not worried about that. He's not thinking about the miss. He knows he can put pace on the ball and make it happen.
Dylan, no, I'm not.
And
I'm not gonna do that because if I move it lower, then people bitch about it being
Worried
moved for
challenge.
this.
I think
Chat
so. Pops
covers
the ball
it.
immediately. Can he go for 50? No, DRALII covers it.
You can't make everybody happy.
A risky one there again by ATOW, but he does have the recovery planned. DRALII covered the near post really well. That mid boost.
Yeah, bro,
did not spot for DRALII.
literally.
It appears for ATOW. What a
Nah,
change
you're
that
good,
could make
Dilly.
to this sequence.
He
DRALII's
told me to do
preferring
something. He
to
asked me a
challenge
question at the end of
every
me, put
time he
thanks.
gets the demo as ATOW
Fuck your
loops back
thanks.
around.
How about
I think
that?
they both wanted the demo there. DRALII able to snipe it though. He's not able to convert off of it. He did have low boost. ATOW wanted to get a carry going. DRALII not going to have any of that. Dunks it before he can line up a flick. And now ATOW trying to control the ball from the back wall. Can be a tough position. He did get a little bit of space and a big boost advantage. And he's not going to be, you know, thrown off by
Wow, good chow by DRALII.
I was going to
Well
say that
done.
he's not going to be thrown off because DRALII had no boost. But it turns out he did have a real challenge coming.
Well, ATOW knew
Turns
DRALII had
instantly,
no boost,
gets
but
a good chow.
ATOW knew he had no boost. as
ATOW
well.
looks like
So
he's
he
just seen a
challenged.
ghost.
What a play by DRALII. He didn't want to back off and defend with a boost disadvantage, just sends it and gets a goal.
And half flip kickoff. DRALII not going to it at all. ATOW chips
How is that working?
But he's going to get a miss, and DRALII will take the lead.
Oh, that is a really interesting play. DRALII looked like he was setting up to hit the ball nearer to the wall. That's this side ATOW blocked, but like you mentioned, he missed it, which might have been intentional. It's DRALII, so you never know. He might have done that on purpose just to fake ATOW out. But there's every bit as much chance based on what we've seen today that you just missed it and profited with a goal.
Heavy delay from ATOW, goes into the orange half. DRALII's going to send it back. ATOW's actually trying to outpace DRALII, which is always a bit of a risk. Did DRALII just first to set up this shot?
He did.
Very mechanical play, but ultimately, as fancy as the setup is, if the shot is on time. Free jump and actually worked out.
Yeah, crazy early pre-jump by DRALII. He's hiding on the inside of the post, switch on for
nice play by ATOW. That was actually a smart play. He knew he went up high, so he just waited and made him float back down to the ground. That was actually smart.
Because he can't see him, so he's thinking, well, you must be inside the post, man, so I'll just carry the middle.
Yeah, DRALII is being so unique in his movement and his decision making. It's something that sometimes in the short term cannot pay off, and you can go, wait, what's going on? He's being ridiculous.
Can't score this.
Over the long term, of course.
Oh wow!
Series, that unpredictability is DRALII to make the save. No.
All right, ATOW finds the lead. 47 seconds.
He does get a goal, which it should have been coming here because he just had such a strong position. DRALII got a little bit lost on that play, which can happen easily when you're up against ATOW's offense, but this is a late lead now for the Belgian.
DRALII's going to get the boost.
So he's on the ball, but he's going to tap it away. Boost control.
All right, let's see what you can do, kid. ATOW pre-jumps mad early.
But actually preps for DRALII to go back.
DRALII calls it, goes for the bump. Cringe!
To tie the game.
Red card. Boring.
Taking the irritable from distance. Grounds ATOW's pre-jump, and then once he was shadowing, he was too much of a target. DRALII clatters him into the net, and the ball swiftly follows. 33 seconds left in game 2. It's a must-win game for ATOW to keep the pressure on DRALII, who's already one game to the good.
Uh-oh, this is bad for DRALII.
Chance to do it here with 30 seconds left to go. All the irritable pass to himself off the ceiling. He's going to get
good save.
DRALII got connection though, and it is still ATOW possession.
DRALII's only got about 0. He's on a boost.
But ATOW
now ATOW should have the angle. He does. He takes the lead. 15 seconds. DRALII just didn't need a kickoff.
Did get back incredibly quickly, just going straight back towards the center of the goal. I'll tell you what, that might have been somehow savable, just barely, but it was so difficult. Not even DRALII could keep it out. 16 seconds, sorry, 15, and ATOW.
That is perfect for ATOW.
Really good first touch. He's got all the options here. Decides to go sideways.
All right, well done by ATOW.
DRALII is called GG, but we're gonna watch this clock run down.
Uh-oh, look at ATOW. Says you want to do it, I'll do it.
Just decide to lob the ball up. Certainly, these guys.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot.
Get started with game number 3. ATOW DRALII tied 1-1.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you coming in and dropping the love, man. Thank you, Jack. Hope all's well, dude.
And ruin the scoreboard. Not that it really matters. It's just
what's the lore behind the Civical thing? His controller DC'd at a LAN like it kept DC.
He's gonna get a chance to flex his
Jack, thanks for the love, dude. I really appreciate it. That's a good bump. ATOW's gonna get a goal out of it.
Wow.
Thanks, Jack. Hope all's well, though, man. Thank you for the big love, dude. Hope you're having a good Saturday, man.
ATOW trying to get up to stop the ball maybe initially. DRALII sees that coming, uses the reset to flip, but the play's not over.
Sip used to do some weird shit with his controllers. Dude, I remember being in Discord with him, and randomly at night, you would just hear...
In a lot of different ways. You have to be so fast, so clean over the top of your defender if you wanted to pay off.
Like, he would take he would take pieces out of his controller and, like, build them. Reynolds said he was always doing shit, yeah. He would, like, drill into his controllers and shit.
Sets up DRALII for the eagle.
Yeah, but not
and, like, put different analog sticks in. That way it, like, felt loose and stuff.
And top left, ATOW did cover a big chunk of the net, but he's got to remember he's playing against his world champion opponents in DRALII. He is going to have great touches. Now ATOW set one up off the ceiling. Looks like he decided instead of trying to shoot it, he just tapped it to back wall.
Sid was a fun player to watch. He was good.
And he's got himself a good opportunity. DRALII hoping for a dream pinch. Didn't get it, so now he's going to have to play some defense against an ATOW with a tank.
God damn! What the fuck?
As he own goal with this one, it's on target. It's just going down the middle of the pitch, but DRALII couldn't get in the area quickly enough. He's going to have the next play available to him. Air dribbling sideways, away from ATOW's position. They don't want to go anywhere near each other with the aerial plays, knowing how quickly...
Anyone in here watch Call of Duty? You want to talk about like the worst games with DCing? Oh my god, COD is so bad.
Really shining bright in Game 3.
Bro, if a DC happens, they restart like the whole map.
Making sure to keep his reset shot,
and people lose their streaks and everything. And if DC happens, like, I swear to God, it's like once a series. It's awful. Every series, I swear, it's so bad.
All the high-flying aerial plays, it's a simple, just rolling side flip shot by DRALII to get the goal. You can all try that one at home. It's a great play at all ranks, even RLCS 1v1.
It's way less now, though. Dude, I watched the other week, and it happened like 3 times in the matter of like an hour and a half. It was awful.
Yeah, you can get it on us.
Players' games kept crashing and shit on PC.
Gibbs, definitely.
Oh, is Rainbow Six Pro League really bad? I didn't know that.
I mean, it's the pre-jumps in ones. The patterns are so clear for these top players.
That's a goal.
I mean, DRALII is basically doing the aerial way before him and is able to cut it off, but then ATOW gets a goal.
Well, yeah, nice demo by ATOW. Such an effortless touch mid as well to leave the net wide open and really...
Really, Soda?
Bad luck potential.
Are you doing a rerun? No, probably not for this.
The only thing he was waiting to find out is where will DRALII spawn. So he just wastes no time. Doesn't matter where DRALII spawns.
Yeah, I did, King. I saw Falcons lost like as well, like 22 hard points in a row.
Can be tough position to score.
Has anyone raged this weekend from this tournament? Joria's was. If you go back and watch the Joria series, look at the last game. Every goal that would go in, he'd be like...
Credit to DRALII, who kind of tried to clip a couple bumps there, almost got back, but it's tough position he put himself in. He does not get there.
Yeah,
you ever been to road rage? Honestly, no. I'm not really a road rage type either. Like I never get mad when I'm driving. Like if someone fucks up or something, I don't really.
Players in RocketLeague rank thinking they got a demo or thinking they should have one when really they shouldn't.
Oh my god, some fucking chick honked at me though the other day. Like 2 weeks ago, I was getting... So like I was pulling out of my neighborhood and there's a neighborhood across the street they were pulling out of, right? And they were turning, they were going into my lane and I was going to be going into their lane. Like we were crossing, like we had to turn like this. Coming from opposites. And I got to the stop sign before her.
This has happened.
And it's my right to go first, right? When I have an opening if I got there first, right?
Yeah, it's another phenomenal KC passing play, although this one
yeah, I knew she was in the fucking wrong, bro. Yeah, she was trying to go when I was going. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And she honked at me.
Just goes top bins.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's whoever gets to the stop sign first on our side.
Direct wins, you know, seconds after the kickoff. Obviously, there's.
Do you even have a license? No.
Get a little bit of space, and
I just
maybe
drive
10,
for the
20
fuck
seconds
of it.
later you win. It really was like a kickoff possession, but ATOW going to throw a serious direct win.
She was in a minivan.
And these guys lead.
No, it was like a mom.
Yeah, side of the ball there. Oh my goodness. ATOW delayed the kickoff and it bounced off his car after DRALII's touch. That is incredibly fortunate because that would have just gone in if it didn't glancing blow him on the way by. DRALII must have spotted that delay coming. He kind of played it safely though. He jumped into the ball just in case his read was wrong. Had he just driven
yeah,
into the ball,
gaming.
a goal.
Now,
you know what my dad used to call people that were dumbasses on the road? And I don't even know what this word means. You call them like Gertrude or some shit like that. Like fucking Gertrude. Like what? It's like some 70-year-old grandma on the road.
He's not going to try to. He needs a spawn, and he didn't get it.
It did spawn in the second go around. Backcourt double by
That's
ATOW.
sexist.
Was in the area.
That's like an OG Karen diss.
Counter attack down the middle. ATOW's got half a tank of boost to defend with actually more than that now. Great boost management.
I don't even know.
Pads on his retreat. And it's been ATOW's defense that's been the difference in this game. He outplays DRALII's challenge.
ATOW's looking good this game, bro.
But ATOW can see him the whole way.
That's literally my grandma's
these
name.
Players try and throw a backflip challenge here and there when they think the opposition doesn't expect it, but
yeah, I'm not really one with road rage though.
Steps ahead, 5-3 now, a little bit of separation here. You know, leads don't mean a lot in ones. As that clock begins to wind down, you will start to see players with about a minute, 2 goals, play that clock, play a bit safer, see if they can bait in some otherwise, you know, risky challenge that wouldn't happen. ATOW right now, I would say, is playing pretty safe here with a double jump that he quickly bails out of, but now he's going to be forced to play some defense here against DRALII.
A lot of boost being invested in this attack. DRALII's essentially all in, and not even that works against ATOW. What a save again. He has really shown such a high level of defense in this game. these shots would have gone
DRALII's
against the
so
majority of
screwed.
players, and ATOW makes it 6-3
He calls
in the race.
next.
DRALII forfeits, says enough is enough. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout here because ATOW is just getting better.
I'm
and better
26
with every
years old.
passing
I've
minute.
hawked only once a person from backing into me. I actually had a similar situation like that the other day. So I was already backing out of my car. I was backing out and I was like waiting. I was waiting to like go left when I was backing out still. I was sitting there for a second, and some person like an SUV was trying to back up while I'm already backed up sitting there.
In a row.
This is when I was at the grocery store.
ATOW with this statement win there. You know, game 2, ATOW got the win.
And I was like, what the
doing
fuck are you
he's really
doing?
known for, just attacking.
That one actually scared me a little bit, because I thought they were just going to back into me without seeing.
Opponent.
I will say, though,
Really
how many of you guys don't have a car that doesn't have a camera in the back of it? Because that shit's hard, man.
Just in Rocket League
If you don't have a camera in the back, it's kind of hard backing up, seeing your surroundings. Because like when I was in high school and stuff, I had a 2003 car and I didn't have that. What's next? If you need a mirror when you're driving, you're a loser. You shouldn't be on the road. What are you talking about? What's wrong with having a camera? I don't know why I said a Toyota Honda. I really have no idea. This is the first thing that came to my head.
Now that I found out his name's Albert
Lotus!
I think he might just be winning this tournament.
Lotus, thanks for the big.
KBM, so you might be a little bit.
Thanks for the big
biased,
sub, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, Nas, the unfortunate thing for Nas is no matter what happens, he's got the toughest run ever. He's got Jack, and then he's got either ATOW or DRALII, and then he's got Moxie, and then he's got probably the other one of ATOW and DRALII again in the end. So Nas is staring at a tough challenge. But for now, we're locked in with ATOW and DRALII. ATOW up 2-1 and up 1-0 in this game.
And ATOW has got such a good read right now on DRALII's offense that he just made that flick look silly, thinking, well, what were you really expecting to happen here? Obviously, I'm saving that. Just collects the ball for himself. I think DRALII's got to up the quality. Or at
Thanks,
least up
Time.
the
I hope all's
difficulty
well.
of his
But thanks for the big
offense.
25. I really
It's
appreciate it.
pressure.
Thanks again, Jack, for the big
Not
5 bomb,
he's
man.
interested.
Lannis, thanks for the 1 year. Says we're back. Hope all is well, Lannis. Thanks for the huge love.
Well in front of the play there. But
What are
so
y'all
much
having for
respect
dinner
against him
tonight?
he wasn't protecting
Anyone
the
got
ball.
anything good
Doesn't
getting
matter.
cooked up?
ATOW claiming massive respect. DRALII
Good
waits
bump.
down, nice bump, gets it
play.
early, and the ball will
Can you
fall.
drive a stick shift?
Yeah, DRALII
Dude,
just
honestly,
spacing
I've never
ATOW enough
tried, but I
to
had
back
dirt
him
bikes
down.
and
The
clutches
threat
and
of the
shit
flick initially
growing up, so
caused
I'm
ATOW
sure I'd be able to
retreat.
learn
Just
pretty
a
quick,
quick
but I'm
launch of
not
the
sure.
ball.
I've never, had a
No time
stick
wasted
shift.
flying into the bump.
Yeah, once you get.
But I had
that
dirt bikes and
defender
stuff all growing
in a
up.
Position where they're going to be bumping.
So I'm sure I'd
there could be
understand.
bumps. You don't
Lasagna?
want to wait long. You don't want to give them
I'm not a
chance
big
to
lasagna
get
guy. I don't
further
know
out,
why.
Jump over the top, do anything. You would want to cash in your advantage
Roast
right in
beef?
that moment. And it's actually pretty far out from the net.
Spaghetti
The
sounds
ball
good.
needs to
Chicken and
bounce
rice?
its way
Maybe
in.
I'll make
Once
some
you
of
got
that
the bump,
tonight.
You're good. As DRALII is trying his best not to get demoed here. ATOW actually interesting. Drove around him. It seems like he could have kept going for the demo, but decided.
Dirt
not
bike
to move
stream?
this
No,
time.
I don't have that
And
anymore.
DRALII has to force it.
When I grew
into the
up,
corner,
we
chance
had
to
land
go.
and stuff, and we
Actually
had
not,
dirt
but
bikes
he's
and
gonna
like a
catch him,
track
bring
and
it down.
stuff.
Another shadow position. ATOW
It was fun.
has to be careful. Flick puts him in and out.
But
of the net.
that was
He
when
hit the
I was,
brakes and then goal
younger.
line. DRALII's gonna pass it to him.
What a pass by DRALII. Finds ATOW wide open in the middle, and ATOW
It's the open net. DRALII gets the save too.
As both players run out of boost. Can DRALII find space? Yes, he can. He gets 100 as well. That was, another really good team play by the KC players.
Do you do a lot of grilling in the summer? Honestly, no.
DRALII eventually does get the goal.
But I love. My dad used to grill a lot growing up for us. It was
For
good,
sure,
man.
DRALII catch. ATOW flipping off the back wall, way out of position. Really nothing.
You know
he
what
could
I want to
do
get?
Once he was already.
In
that
the
far
next
out, so
like
DRALII
5 years,
recognized
is like
the
what's
power
it called?
slide
Is it the
cut. I
Blackstone?
can't believe we saw that sequence. DRALII doesn't have to be tilted though, as he still will get his
Make, like,
lead. He's
smash
gonna
burgers
reset
and stuff
this
on
one
it.
to the back wall, and can he go the distance? He's gonna try to start an air dribble. Maybe sees ATOW back off. It's not, he doesn't have
Wow,
to.
ATOW did not think he would
So
just
moving
shoot
into
it.
play, a ground shot will get a goal. Oh my goodness.
That is disgusting by DRALII. Reset early, and then he pretends that he's going to let it bounce an air dribble again.
What
Instead,
kind of
he
car do you
shoots it
have?
at
A
the last
2023
possible
McLaren.
second. Incredible power that he was able to generate as well.
No,
This
but dude,
split
McLarens
second
do look
ATOW time
badass.
To reposition.
You know what sucks about like those super nice cars is they just cost so much to like maintain.
Before ATOW could put it on target. That was
What
another
up, Jamie?
overhit first touch, resulting in a missed opportunity.
I died. DRALII killed me.
Like
I
those
had a
nice
moment there. I'm
cars
back,
just
though.
cost
I'm
so
back.
much to maintain.
ATOW.
Oil
Out of the
oil
back
changes,
corner.
anything goes
His
wrong
reset,
on him, you're just
feels
fucked.
forced to use it, right? DRALII jumps early. He'd rather not DRALII get a touch at all. So even though he's going over the top, he decides to use his
Insurance
flip,
as
but
well.
now stuck in defense, flick denied. And we got ATOW in jail again. Can DRALII convert on it? Zero boost. In and out save. Oh my goodness, ATOW. Able to stop it, but not out of the woods necessarily just yet.
And DRALII just saves in quick chat and leaves.
If you can afford that kind of car, you can't afford to maintain them.
Stellar defensive
I mean, shit, I don't know about that.
The next time anyway,
some people are like have just crazy monthly payments and shit.
Happen. You know, can the ATOW defense hold up? Can he maintain that level? The answer so far is no. He's had a little bit of a fall off in this game at times.
Yeah, Musty has a nice, doesn't he have like a 911?
Outrageously strong.
Dude, that dude's made millions off YouTube alone.
From DRALII.
And I'm pretty sure he has more success in his other businesses. Like, he has a bunch of other stuff he's in.
You can make a miraculous save, and you do not have any teammates to then clear the ball out for you and reward you.
Nice play by DRALII. DRALII's cooking.
ATOW is going to have to play defense again against the DRALII Masterclass.
Flip reset from DRALII. Wave dashes under the ball. He's not done though. He's got a pop afterwards as well. And ATOW is struggling to read DRALII at the moment. I'm liking these extra touches DRALII's had at the end of these plays. Just always getting one more change in direction, one more change of elevation.
I'm sticking with my prediction, 4-2 DRALII.
This is not over. 4 goals in 1v1 is definitely doable. And ATOW now makes it 3 with the underdunk. Kind of a flip reset being threatened here. So
I mean, a lot of pros and stuff in Rocket League honestly do. If they've been around for quite a few years, like a lot of these pros that have been pros since like 2018 and plus, you know, dude, they're killing it, man.
And oh my goodness, a read on the delay kickoff.
He tried delaying it and DRALII read it. Because a lot of them just invest that money and they're just making money each month, you know.
To leave a gap between him and the ball, so DRALII would hit the ball into him.
And with their contracts and shit.
And now it's ATOW who's
oh yeah, like someone like Squishy could literally just as he's perfectly fine
for me on that one. Because we just talked about 4 goals in 1v1 being pretty achievable, and you know anything under it, that's for sure. But
the people that are like trending and no matter what. Other than that, if you're running more than like 7 minutes, you're fucking insane.
Yeah, I'll wait to see if it worked or not, and then I'll tell you what I think on whether or not it was a good idea.
So far,
but DRALII,
bad idea.
Yeah, instantly on offense.
Oh, a lot of people crank that.
Save, a little reset of possession here. ATOW didn't get the midfield 100, so he probably won't go to the
I found out what some of the other streamers were doing, and I couldn't fucking believe it.
As DRALII maybe got
dude, First Killer messaged me a couple, like, when he first started streaming, he was like, how many ads you do? I was like, I would say don't do more than like 5, 6 max, right? Because people bitch a lot. They do. He was like, bro, I'm on like 14. I was like, oh!
It does end up saved like many of his other shots. ATOW from distance here though, using a lot of boost in the attack. Decides to try and dunk on DRALII in reverse. DRALII's also been faked out there, but that was an attempted bump getting dodged by ATOW. Ceiling shot on the next go around. Oh, what a stop. DRALII stuffed that one, and the counter attack commences.
Nice shot from DRALII. Yeah, ATOW
right.
Getting so high above the ball.
Good play by DRALII.
Not a lot of adjustments you can make. Not a lot of, you know.
Zink could get away with a shitload of ads. Yeah.
So DRALII's thinking, okay, he has no choice but to slam it at me. I guess what ATOW could have done is just not touch the ball at all, but that might not have worked out well for him either. So credit to DRALII for recognizing and covering the angle. Now going to pass to himself, putting the ball dead center of the field.
Oh, great fucking play. Can't score it though.
Just a little bit outside.
The boost is spawning soon, but not too soon. Oh, he got it just the last pixel. The timing from DRALII is immaculate there. But
good play.
Anyway, he's going back there for the
tied up, 344.
Attack and flick.
What up, Titan?
Yeah, every moment you spend on the boost, I mean, I know this play came slightly after, but it can feel like it's worth the trade-off. Oftentimes, just a second is enough. And ATOW plays that advantage he gets from the DRALII hesitation. Now he's going to try and pinch it away. Then he put it on target. It's a high lob, but it is too high. At the very least, he buys himself some space.
Look at this ball cam dribbling by DRALII just to spy ATOW's position. And what a play it ended up.
Imagine paying for Twitch Turbo. Do you also pay for water? Oh, I have Twitch Turbo.
If he plays his
dude, I've had Turbo for years, even before I did the watch parties.
He's stealing boosts.
Because it's awful everywhere.
And he's now faking out ATOW.
I don't blame people.
Beauty, not once, but twice.
When I'm doing the watch parties, I'm clicking on each person's stream. I can't be getting hit with a fucking 3-minute every fucking 16 minutes.
Boost wasn't the issue. He just got faked out. Could not get back. DRALII, nice tap in. able to convert. Once you get somebody on 0, you need to convert as many times as possible. ATOW half flip. DRALII tried to pin top or bottom corner, I should say, but ATOW flipping the correct way, gets there, clears it out.
Some guy goes, yes, everyone pays for water.
DRALII possession here. It's not really easy to get the ball off this back wall, but he does get a carry.
Yeah, DRALII came away with the advantage there. There's no doubt about it.
God, nice play.
Fakes a reset high, and then wave dashes the shot low, just sneaking it by ATOW, who was in the area.
Oh my goodness, dude, the flip through the ball too.
That was kind of clean.
I thought he was maybe jumping off of it, but that is just a great play. And now, DRALII up 3-1. Huge delay again. This time DRALII doesn't read it. ATOW, first time he started, it's not really going to work out for him though, because it's going to be possession.
Does anyone in here remember the old Twitch days in like 2018 to like 2020? If you had Twitch Prime, you got no ads in any stream.
ATOW was hiding by the ball.
And then they took it away, and then it was only you get your Prime sub only is to that streamer.
Flips able to glue it to the front of his car.
That was a different time.
You know, now would ATOW like to have back that 4-goal deficit with 90 seconds left last game? Probably, because we're heading back to a very similar position. ATOW's crossbar pinched it to keep it at 3-goal deficit for now.
Jehovah,
I'm not sure. I might probably not though immediately.
That's good points.
I'm not sure what I'll do.
With a minute 30 left, and many of these, this momentum could be arguably just to secure a game. DRALII had already won. Oh, DRALII, nice finish from ATOW.
How much is Twitch Turbo? I think it's like 12 bucks a month.
ATOW ceiling reset, and then just carries the ball down to the ground, half volley.
All right, DRALII's up 2 with 2 minutes.
Technical shots. It's very easy to miss that one. Hit the post or hit the bar.
It used to be like $8.99, and they just kept upping the price. It's like every other platform.
DRALII, oh, he's looking for the bump on the way
every
back.
couple months, you'll get an update saying they're upping the prices an extra like $3. Before you know it, a year later, you're paying like an extra 10 bucks a month.
With the boost advantage, you always have that option to go to. Just a solid 50 will usually give you possession.
Can ATOW escape here? He was put back on defense. He had enough boost. Does seem like he's going to be out. Now DRALII playing near his nets. Not really starved out though. ATOW just going to keep throwing shots.
How much do you bench? Probably not even the bar.
Take it away, and that will relieve the pressure, and he's going to quickly counterattack.
Great fake.
Not only is he out of defense, he's trying to score.
Wow, good defense by ATOW.
Fake ATOW out, but credit to ATOW. What? Did not get beat, gets a demo, and now just going to wave down.
All right, this is a game now.
Wow, well, ATOW did not look like he was in a great position there, but he somehow manages to demo DRALII.
The landing wave
dash. It was that landing, just getting a little wobble, kicking the front end of the car up into a wave dash. Crazy. I mean, you can't blame DRALII for letting his guard down there.
Is ATOW going to go for this double?
What the fuck are you going for, ATOW?
He did good enough to not get scored on. I mean, that is a really risky double. So the fact that he's not just getting scored on the other side of his net is a good enough win.
Yeah, he bailed out really well there. And then DRALII's missed a touch, tried to take the ball with him. He
hell yeah, Dwayne.
Tense ending to game 5 as both KC players try to break the deadlock.
That's a big goal for DRALII. 2-goal lead.
His lead once again.
Gio, thanks for the big 7-month sub.
No man's land there.
What up, Gio?
Weakness. He saw ATOW looking awkward, and he just
Jack's knocked out.
Looking cute.
He got reverse swept in half. He was up 3-0.
Facing the wrong way does not matter at all. Such a clean half.
All right, this is a good chance for ATOW.
Control as ATOW. Best case scenario for him on the sidewall win. I guess maybe best case scenario would be the ball directly in the net because DRALII is one of the best defenders and he'll pin this one away.
What a save by DRALII. ATOW probably thought he'd done enough there.
Skinny man, thanks for the big 18 months. What up, Skinny?
DRALII win.
I appreciate that, man.
Just drive challenge, keeps all his momentum, doesn't give ATOW any easy
that might be a
nah. ATOW, he looks like he's got something going here, but DRALII.
Well done by DRALII.
Maybe if he had gotten some power on his flick. DRALII kind of chasing him down.
Did you ever get a Fortnite win yesterday? No.
Because he has to worry about the demo. He has a great spot.
How the fuck do you have 30 mods?
No choice but to go quickly because he needs.
I mean, 90% of them do literally nothing in here. Wow. God damn.
6-3 DRALII.
Too good. I mean.
Like, they literally sit here watching every stream, but they do nothing. And they all beg for mod 80% of them.
It's definitely a continuation of the last game.
And then when they got it, they all just sit around.
DRALII's had more possession, more opportunities to score, and he's been able to maintain his high defensive level.
But randomly, one of them will time somebody out, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
ATOW, one for the road. You know, sticking this one out, obviously, with just seconds left. He was in it till the final moments, but sometimes it can help to get something on board. But DRALII,
all right, match point.
Any mental victories, he'll cut that one off as well. But
unless they come out with the Rocket League too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's Fennec right now.
He's Fennec right now, but I have seen the Batmobile before. It's not really enough of a go-to that it came to mind. But you know, now that you mention it, I wouldn't have minded seeing that. Would have been interesting.
You like doing watch parties? Oh, I enjoy watch parties a lot, and I like playing tournaments with Rocket League.
Oh, that's open.
But rank can be a little repetitive, right? It's been the same the last 10 years. They haven't added anything with it. The leaderboard, everything's been the same.
ATOW in a nutshell. If he can get a reset, he probably will, even if it runs the minute risk of saving his own open net.
Give us a game 7.
Just expecting that dribble setup to be a little bit more towards the nets. Otherwise,
great play.
Wants to get a double himself. Nice execution.
Yeah,
over the top of
he baited him in, then hit it right above. Had the double set up.
He didn't even commit to this.
Right when ATOW jumps, he can get it above him.
ATOW jump, and then he just goes backboard over the top of him. If ATOW doesn't jump, DRALII can easily land a reset there. He can just air dribble dunk. There's so many options when you've got the mechanical level, the control that these two have.
ATOW.
Trading would add 0 value to the game, and there needs to be something completely different.
Go for a full field redirect. No,
yeah.
Instead, he has to make a save. But
you need like gameplay stuff.
Quickly,
I don't know. Like, I love this game and stuff, but I'm starting to get to the point where I think even if they add stuff in this game, at the end of the day, it's a car and it's a ball. I don't think it's going to make a difference no matter what much, as sad as that is to say.
Fast enough to put it past him.
I mean, I'm someone that obviously wants this game to grow and all that stuff, but I'm just trying to be realistic.
They are in the upper bracket for now, but
it's not a game that's got like a Fortnite type game where you can just work with a human body and shit and add just hundreds of modes with guns, and it's just different. Rapid, thank you for the big 5 months. I appreciate it, Rapid.
You know, kind of lost control here. I suppose I'll fake it. And ATOW jumped over.
Thank you, Rapid. I appreciate that. Thanks for the 5 months.
When you're these guys in this lobby, you have to assume that something's going to happen, and instead, every once in a while, nothing will work. I'm sorry, but in your ranked games, people will be assuming. This is not you in general, just everybody. They will be assuming that you'll be doing nothing. That's what I do against my opponents.
I don't know, though. I'm hopeful for this year. If nothing comes after this year, we'll just work with what we got, see where we go from there.
DRALII could shoot this. He does. And
I was making IRL money from trading. Yeah, I made some money from trading as well in the day.
Regains control of game 6. Unfortunately for ATOW, that was just a bit too easy.
Back when I was on Xbox.
Him unleashing.
I think I made a couple $100.
His offensive arsenal, but he's got to do it with a little bit of boost left over to recover.
You'd collect a set and you could sell it for a good amount.
The 2-pointer. This time it's not going to switch the lead here. I guess it goes from tied to 2, but ATOW just a little bit slower on the wave dash. I mean, DRALII muscles it into the blue half as well as lands quicker and gets moving. Back to another kickoff again, as we see so often in one.
You ever tell the truth?
This time
does it not get old lying all the time?
If he wants to convert on it. But you never have to.
You think I just lied about saying trading with Rocket League?
It's going to be a pass. ATOW sends it high and should have the counter.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah, good slot there from distance from ATOW. It was all in the defensive stuff.
Unreal Engine 5 would add a creative mode. Yeah, but what are you gonna do with it though? At the end of the day, like what? I've seen workshop maps and played on obstacle courses. And I'm not saying they're bad. They're fun for a couple days. But I just don't know if that's gonna like.
Has the ability to just go at this ball.
I don't know.
Beats him to it. DRALII had to turn.
We'll see though.
Did not. And when both players just held boost and pointed the cars at it, the guy who has to turn usually loses.
And little dash on the sidewall too. You know, it's tough to say whether or not it made the difference, but ATOW transitioning onto the wall and making sure to dash. Here's DRALII, no jumping, as he wants to lose this ball into the corner, but I'm not sure it's going to pay off for him. ATOW with more than enough to make anything happen. He is a bit close to the back wall, so even DRALII on low boost can challenge. But now ATOW setting up in the midfield, high bounce dribble, needs to control it a little bit too much, but wants to go.
Give us a game 7.
DRALII's gonna be able to recover.
Wow, good stop.
DRALII made the save.
Yeah, that was just too good by DRALII. ATOW kind of walked into that one a little bit. He wants to. He's one of those players. He wants to score at some point.
Did you guys see the tweets today that came out?
Happy scoring in a minute from now after fully controlling the ball and the boost forever. And sometimes it costs him. He takes a
Sunless
gamble
tweeted out a photo
and gets countered by
saying, and it showed literally, it blurred it out. A couple streamers did today.
ATOW missed a little flick there.
And it had,
where
it said hashtag Epic Partner, the people that are sponsored.
He's wanted. That was
And
not an issue for
Sunless's tweet makes it look like it's a game mode with infinite jumps.
He's gonna need a little bit of help on the ground if he wants to bring this one back.
And then
against DRALII.
Bled tweeted one saying with showing more balls.
41 boosts, so
it looks like they're gonna have free play with a shitload more balls.
Well, he'll get it now. It's gonna respawn.
But at the end of the day, to you guys, why are you not a partner? I mean, I never get opportunities like that.
Wants to give it up.
But
DRALII will take
at the end of the day, is that really gonna like make this game huge to you guys? Like that type of shit. To me, that'll be talked about for the first day streaming. Streamers will try it, and then it goes to the online free play. That's just the reality of it to me. I hope it's not that way, but until I'm proven otherwise, it's kind of hard.
And that actually saved DRALII. Oh!
What up, Gyro?
By DRALII. Top ends.
Absolutely ridiculous flick from ATOW. DRALII sets up.
God damn! What the fuck?
A top right flick, the opposite direction. Instead, he pre-flips underneath it and slots it top left. Impossible to
That was
read
beautiful
from ATOW, and there's nothing he can do if DRALII.
The first person I saw start doing those flicks was Evo.
DRALII with the boost control on the next kickoff as well. We've just got 90 seconds
Evo,
left.
yeah,
for
years
ATOW
ago.
to work, and it's
A couple
actually
years ago, he
DRALII
started doing it.
Who's looking to get to work a little bit more. Another solid 50, just completely stops the challenge.
Alright, our prediction looks like it's on the fucking money. We had 4-2 DRALII.
Great read from DRALII. We saw ATOW go high and basically cover anything.
I honestly wanted Game 7 because we already got this far deep.
Credit to ATOW, who had to boost his way all the way down there to get that first 50 in the first place. But the reality is, you know, you're never really out of the woods till you fully cleared it.
Nice, you picked the favorite. I mean, it's not about picking a favorite, it's about calling the series.
And a double jump bump will do it.
That's exactly, like you said, is exactly what ATOW needs. He needs to score as quickly as possible, because you know as soon as DRALII gets control, seconds, many seconds are coming off the clock. Minute and 15 to go. Plenty time left in ones. Doubt we're going to see an early forfeit from ATOW in this match. Oh, I maybe spoke too soon. As DRALII crushes it in the kickoff, and it's gone straight in. ATOW trying to get a bit cheeky here with the delay. But I think he was in two minds there. I mean, he semi-delayed, semi-jumped at it, and just...
Yeah, that can't happen.
Yeah, he needs to be more decisive, as well as he's starting to become...
God damn, why has Twitch been doing this, bro? I don't even lag.
Gonna go the length of the field, and actually
it's just Twitch freezes for me randomly.
Which, considering that he's up 3, surprises me slightly. It should result in a clean ATOW possession.
Wait, do I cut out on stream for you guys, or is it just the Twitch stream right here?
Almost got back, but will not.
For me, it doesn't even show any frames drop.
ATOW has found out a consistent way to score.
It's this. It's the RL stream only. Yeah, it's so weird. I think it's just Twitch randomly does it. All right, 50 seconds. There's a chance.
DRALII multiple times. The momentum will be so solidly in his favor in Game 7.
DRALII gonna have to force the issue and bring the game to ATOW, or just win direct kickoffs, but doesn't decide to take the risk because that one floats on the goal line. Instead, he'll waste some time. DRALII knows how to do that as well. He's gonna go to the length of the field. We'll see if he saves any boost this time around. This time falling early, and I think this is a much safer play. Wave dash, save 13, go pick up 100. You're not gonna get quickly countered. You could probably waste the next 25 seconds.
ATOW has to get a shot on target pretty soon, though.
DRALII's just killing time.
DRALII has enough boost to stay on the ball.
All right, ATOW needs a goal right here.
This has to be it. Oh, he didn't get the best first touch. He's completely all in here, and DRALII easily stops it.
DRALII is going to move on to top 4. ATOW will be playing tomorrow, but he'll be in the lower. Well done out of DRALII, taking down ATOW.
He knew DRALII didn't even take his open net. Now they're going to keep us hostage.
All right,
this is actually what happens often in ones games as well.
I guess this is it till tomorrow, so
keep it up.
We are just going to keep this ball in the air.
Keep it up for 30 minutes. Don't let the casters leave. Make it work extra hard today.
This is all you're going to get until then.
Ah!
GG's. DRALII and ATOW played an absolute blind
all right.
series, but after an early 2-1 lead.